Greetings and salutations. You're now tuned into Family Life, where you will find the good, the bad, and the ugly. The past, present, and future. What it is, what it was, and what it looks like, because it is what it is. And it's going to be what it's going to be. Now let's go fish. We've arrived. We have finally ascended into the last layer, the last step, the final stop in our search for peace and harmony. Spiritually speaking, of course. Mentally and physically. The entire package. You see, we first stepped through the mantra of go fish, right? Go fish love, go fish life. Just go get it, go fish. And then we took the next step towards going within a bit, breaking down, understanding, and reconciling love, death, and truth. These three. And now the fun truly begins, because now you just have to work on yourself. You have to do the things that you love doing. And in doing so, you find this peace, this harmony, this spiritual growth of enlightenment that was spoken about. See, Go Fish 55 is quite simple in essence, in theory, in practicality. 5 senses and the 5 elements. The 5 senses speak to your earthly existence, your flesh, your human being. So we have your sight, we have your smell, we have your taste, we have your touch, and we have your hearing, the sound. You only need to encompass yourself with the things that you love, that make you happy, that increase your vibrational existence. Allow your 5 senses to be consumed with only the things that make you happy, and then you're on your way. So, what do you enjoy looking at? Quite simply, what are the things that make you smile when you look at it? And surround yourself with it, starting off with the colors that you like. See, I'm a Leo. Yellow and orange, those are the colors that coincide with my horoscope. Now, you can choose to base your color scheme off of your horoscopes, off of the astrology system, or you can just look in yourself and say, well, what colors do I like? But I happen to like orange and yellow, and it happens to be a part of my astrology, my astrological color scheme. So find out whatever your astrological horoscope sign is, and then match accordingly. Or you can just pick the colors that you like and surround yourself with those colors. Maybe your clothing, maybe the wall in your room, anything, objects, your car, your bike, pencils, pens, you name it, but try to encompass these colors in your existence. And then we move to your smell. What things do you enjoy smelling? Do you enjoy the smell of sweet apple pie? Do you enjoy the smell of wonderful roses or daffodils? Do you enjoy the smell of cotton candy? What do you love to smell? And fill your room, fill your house, fill your locker, wherever you can go, and have that scent. Let that scent be a part of you. And then we go to taste. Well, what do you love eating? See where I'm going with this, right? It's quite simple. It's quite easy. Find the things that you love and make that be a part of your day, a part of your existence, all of the time. So what do you enjoy eating? Fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, you name it. Grab it, fill it up, consume it often. Cheer yourself up, make yourself happy. Eat the things that you love eating. Touch. But what do you love touching? Do you love the feel of cotton against your skin? Do you love the feel of warm silk or leather? Do you love touching the grass or the dirt? What things do you enjoy feeling against your skin? Touch it. Have it with you as you go through your day. I used to have a rabbit's foot, like those little furs you can keep in your pocket. I used to have that with me when I was a teenager. I used to love that thing. Whenever I touched it, it made me so calm and relaxed. It really did. I miss it. I don't know what happened to it, but I used to have that with me every day. Indeed. And sound. What do you love listening to? What kind of music do you like? What kind of positivity do you need to hear? A positive word goes a long way. So make sure you're listening to things that make you smile, that make you happy, that make you feel encouraged, that make you feel great. See, these are the 5 things that you need to encompass around your senses all day, every day. And you will see your body become harmonized, peaceful, happy. So please, make sure that you look at things that please you, smell things that please you, taste things that you enjoy, touch things that feel good to you, and listen to the wonderful joy, symphony, music of life in any form that shall be. Birds, music, a friend's voice. So go fish 55, the 5 senses, and then we move into the 5 elements. Earth, wind, water, fire, and ether. Yes. So we have the senses that ground you in a physical human sense, and then we have the 5 elements. And that's more of a heavenly, or more of a mental encompassing. I tend to look to the elements to give me my mental grounding, my mental vision, my mental clarity to find my harmony. Earth. How do we associate earth? Fertility, right? A strong foundation. So be grounded in yourself. Be confident in who you are. You must have a strong foundation if you're going to build anything in this life, if you're going to be stable, if you're going to grow, right? And the earth, we plant our seeds and watch the fertility of life begin. So stay fertile in your mind. Always be willing to grow, to have ideas, to have thoughts. You must stay fertile, and you must stay grounded, confident, strong within yourself, and always willing and ready to grow, staying fertile. I look to the 5 elements in terms of wind. The wind is always moving, as we should, right? Here or there. We're never stagnant as human beings. We should always be on the go, always be trying to get to our next destination, mentally, physically, spiritually. We are mobile creatures. So be like the wind. Water. I like to stay fluid like water, never stay stuck in any mind frame or any thought process. Always stay fluid. Certain situations may cause for you to be settled and calm, like a nice still lake. Some situations you might need to crash down and break through like water does at a waterfall or rushing rapids. But you must stay fluid like water. Always be adaptable, always be changing, always be free-flowing. This is what brings about harmony within one's life and existence. And water is also cleansing. You must cleanse your spirit, cleanse your mind and body daily Don't allow the sticky, gooey dirtiness of life to bring you down or to jade your thinking. Always keep a cleansed heart, a cleansed mind. Be willing to always refresh your existence. Fire. Do not be afraid to purge, to purify your soul, your body. Remove things from your life that don't serve you, that don't do you any good. Some people may have a smoking habit. Allow the fire of life to burn away that bad habit. Or some people have friends or associates or acquaintances that they shouldn't have. Allow the fire element to take its part in your life, to purify and get rid. Fire is a wonderful, wonderful element to look towards in one's own life, because it forces you to purify yourself and to stay true within yourself, within your soul. And it is quite redemptive. It's quite a vulnerable thing to allow fire to exist in your life. And lastly, the ether. Always be willing to learn about yourself, learn about others, learn about life. I mean, you have a treasure trove of historians, of stories of life that has existed before you were born, that you can always turn to for insight, for wisdom, for knowledge. The ether, the all-knowing force, energy of life is here for you to absorb, to glean, to take in. So always be willing to learn, always be willing to know more, always be willing to live. If you are able to take the 5 senses and the 5 elements, using the 5 senses to enrich yourself, your existence on this planet, and using the 5 elements to learn. The 5 elements are our guide on this planet as we walk through, because the elements have no conscience, has no intimidation, has no influence. The elements are truth. The elements are pure understanding. It is our guide. So allow this to be your template for peace and spiritual harmony. I hope that this finds you well, and I hope that you can continue to live your life to the fullest, enjoying yourself and being the very best that you can be. So, in the meantime, and in between time, live well and be well. But before I let you go, I must ask you, what have you forgotten?